everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome to Women Changing Our World.
Whew.
Bright and early Monday morning. We're freezing to death in the studio.
So glad I wore this turtleneck sweater.
Do you know what? I was actually getting out of the shower. Okay, so I have had a hell of a morning.
Yeah,
so
what is
before we
happening?
get into that.
Yes.
Today I brought Random Row is doing a Sunny Days Ahead new beer. It came out on Friday. I have not tasted it. I brought one for you, me, Judah, and Jerry. And proceeds go to pediatric cancer.
I love that.
So if you are local in Charlottesville, swing by Random Row and get this Sunny Days Ahead. Okay, let's have it.
We're tasting it right now. I love it.
Yes.
It's probably going to warm me up. So,
Ooh.
Is it delicious?
Jerry says it's delicious.
Jerry
Cheers,
says
everybody. Cheers.
L'chaim.
Cheers. Prost.
Prost. German.
Ooh, yummy.
That is delish.
It is it's delicious. Sunny Days Ahead, Random Row. I like this.
Hey, I like that beer.
And I like your label, Random Row. Good marketing. I like this
It's
fancy.
cute.
It's like a very matte label, which I really
And
love.
I'm not a huge beer fan. I dig this beer.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I do too.
I don't really drink that much
Nothing
beer
like
either.
drinking a beer on a Monday morning at 10 o'clock.
I like it. And
I'm
I
gonna
like
drink
that they're supporting the community. So we were talking about that on our last show. So you might want to tell everyone the little story behind it.
So my neighbor's little boy had brain cancer. It was inoperable. They didn't think it was going to be good. UVA Children's Hospital, shout out to them. They're amazing. They saved him. He is cancer-free. He is in remission. And so they started Sunny Days Ahead. So they're partnering with all different people around town and all different community members to try to raise money for different pediatric cancer organizations.
I love it.
So
That's
I like
so
this
awesome.
one. Right. Okay, so this was my morning. Thank God I have a beer.
yeah, tell us.
Okay. So my dog Rex, my teeny Shih Tzu, compared to your oversized Shih Tzu, got his puppy vaccinations on Thursday. Totally fine. Friday, the diarrhea started.
Oh, no.
It has not stopped.
Oh, no. Dogs with diarrhea
No.
are the worst.
And he's little, so I'm like, okay, it's not going to be that bad. So much poop has come out of this dog. And he sleeps in a big puppy pen. So he has like his pee pad in his bed and his toys and stuff. Every morning we have woken up.
Oh, no.
It is everywhere.
Oh, no.
Okay, did you ever see those videos where kids, like, in their crib, like, stick their hands in their
Yes.
diapers and, like, smear
Yes.
poop everywhere?
Yes.
That is what my puppy has done.
Oh, no.
So he is now at the vets. They're like, is it okay? Can we keep him all day? I'm like, please keep him all day. I'm like, put a cork in it, buddy.
Oh, dogs with diarrhea are the worst.
Gross. When kids at least have diapers.
Right. Nothing will ruin your carpets faster
So I
than
was
a dog.
cleaning up poop this morning. I was cleaning dog butts. It was.
worst.
But so then they're like, the dog has to be here by 8:30. I haven't showered. I'm like in a robe, and it's like 8 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
So I didn't even get a chance to get to my Panera this morning.
I know. You just came with beer.
I
It was
came.
good.
At least I had beer in the fridge.
Right. You just drank the whole way over.
Thank God.
No, that is awful.
I know.
We just actually replaced all of our carpets in our house.
Because of your diarrhea.
Because
of your celery juice
of
diarrhea.
My personal diarrhea. That's why we replaced it. Yes, it's been horrible with the celery. I know it's been a while, but you know how long it takes to replace carpet? So we had to wait. We ordered it from
I don't think it
Lowe's.
takes long. I don't have a carpet in my house. I hate carpet. I'm
I know.
sorry.
We waited like 3 months for them to come in, but the guys came in and like ripped it out in like 3 seconds, and it looks gorgeous.
Good. I have no carpet in my house at all. I have 2 rugs. That's it.
Well, we were going to do hardwood on the steps, but the problem is we have hardwood on the downstairs and hardwood upstairs, but they're 2 different colors. So I didn't know.
No,
how
do you know
to,
what you
like,
should have done?
match
You
it.
should have done the like cheap hardwood,
Yeah.
and then you should have painted the stairs.
That sounds slippery, though.
It's not my stairs are painted. I painted my stairs. But anyway,
All right. Well, yeah.
Note to self.
We're diarrhea free at my house if you want to come over.
Good. I'm so glad you're diarrhea free. So we're in Virginia. For
Yes.
those of you watching that are not in Virginia, we are in Virginia.
Yeah.
And the governor
Yes.
said today on his Facebook page, one of his number 1 initiatives for the next month is to legalize marijuana in the state of Virginia. How do you feel about that?
I think it's probably a good moneymaker.
Taxing.
Yeah.
Imagine what we could give to the schools and everybody else.
Yeah.
And drug dealers, you'll now be out of a job.
I know. Yeah. What happens to all those drug dealers?
I mean, I think they start selling harder things.
Oh, they switch.
They move on
That's right.
from
That's a good
cannabis to like opioids
I
or
did not
something.
think
I
about
don't
that.
know.
Yeah, no.
I hope they don't.
The world needs more opioids, right?
Okay, right, but then this is my question. If you get high and you're driving and you get pulled over, how do they know if you're high? Are they going to give you like a high test, like a drunk test?
Is there
They
such
are?
thing?
But like,
There's
what
a
are you going to
high
ask them? Like, do you know what I mean? Like if you're drunk, you sometimes can't walk in a straight line. I've seen very high people,
It's on your breath.
but we are all in masks. So, I mean, hey, there's a good thing. Wear your mask. You won't get
But
caught.
if it's legal, then you can just drive around high all day, right?
No, it's like, no.
Oh, you
like
can't?
drinking is legal, but like you can't drink and drive.
Oh, that's true. Oh, interesting. So you can't get high and drive. I didn't really know much about getting high. But I did find an article.
Tell me.
Can you imagine if I ever got high? I would be like the worst. I'd be like, I'd be
I
like a
think
crazy
you would.
maniac.
I think you would get paranoid and like hide,
I probably would. I'd be
and
like
then you
the
would
worst.
call me and be like,
Come get
"What
me.
is happening?"
Yeah, I don't think I would be very good.
Well,
But
there you
so
go.
there's this thing. There's a guy. He's called the Herbal Chef, and it's a network of chefs that come together and
Cool.
they create this this food experience with all kinds of different cannabis.
Oh, yeah, like edibles, but in like real food.
Yeah, so it's called the Herbal Chef Network. And
People
they said,
do that all the
Once
time.
we receive the final product from the lab, we then deliver it to our chefs in the Herbal Chef Network, who work their magic to create a unique and customized experience. So we were talking about, so if they made a steak, like maybe you
Right,
go to
you
a
infuse
steak-
the butter.
Maybe you get infused butter.
I mean-
or maybe I don't know. There's probably lots.
Well,
of stuff
you know,
can do
I'm in the restaurant business. I wonder how this will change. Like, will there be restaurants where you can choose like a pot dinner or non-pot dinner?
Yeah,
And what happens if the server makes a mistake and switches up things?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, you know, you're with friends and like two people ordered like, you know, the pot spaghetti.
Yeah.
And everyone else ordered the non-pot spaghetti, but then it gets mixed up.
Right.
I
I
mean-
mean, I don't know. That's a problem. And I think the marketing, like, so would you hang big signs in Panera that are like,
I don't think Panera would ever let us do it.
how high
but-
are you? Eat our mac and cheese. Like, how does that whole thing work?
Yes. I mean, why not market to that? Like,
No, yeah.
if you are high, Panera delivers.
that's a
Like,
good one.
right?
Yeah.
Not only does it deliver, like through Uber Eats,
Yeah.
but it also delivers for your craving. I'm going to send
I
that
like
up to
it.
corporate.
Maybe when you sign on to Uber Eats, it just says, "Are you high?" And then if you hit yes, then it gives you a list of all the good
All the
places to
Chinese
go.
restaurants,
right?
all
because
the fast
you're not
food
gonna be like,
restaurants.
"Oh, now I'm a vegan."
No, you're not going to be like, now I want a salad.
right? Like that's never gonna work. So
No,
maybe
you
there's
want
like
like
a market.
the duck donut sandwich.
Right, yeah. No, I think there's probably a pretty big market
I don't know.
for that. Herbal Chef Network.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Come on, Governor of Virginia. Let's see what happens.
I feel like you should like maybe work on getting like some stuff moving faster. Like the vaccine, perhaps.
Oh,
Like maybe
your dad's being funny. He's saying chicken pot pie.
that's a good one, Dad.
Bob.
I know. Do you know I do not like chicken pot pie.
I love chicken pot pie.
Ugh, why is it? It's like a creamy mixture of chicken and I don't.
You
even
don't eat
know.
anything but celery.
What is it? I know. I didn't have any this morning, and I'm so upset with myself. I ran out of celery. It's very hard to stock that much celery. I don't have that
It's
big
ridiculous.
of a refrigerator, and when I buy 20 at a time. But chicken pot pie, I don't know. It's really gross, and it's in that flaky crust, and it's.
I
weird.
like
Why
it.
is it so?
Judah, do you like chicken pot pie?
Ugh, I love chicken pot pie.
Thank you,
do?
Judah. I do too. Jerry, how about you? What's your weigh-in?
That's good.
It's good too. You're ousted.
Why is it so creamy and gross? Like if it was like a quiche, I would be into it.
I don't know. I like it.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not into
Well,
it.
hey, should
All
we,
right, are we ready to call Candice?
I'm excited.
Me
I don't
too.
know her, but you're friends with her, right?
I know. Yeah, we're gonna talk to her. She's amazing.
Okay.
She's doing all kinds of fun
I
stuff.
like it. She said something. I looked at her website. Oh, can you turn that down? It's like blowing
I
out my
can.
eardrum. Wait. Jeez, Louisa, what's happening over there, Jamie?
I know it was very
Oh,
loud.
goodness.
Hello.
Hi, Jamie.
I can't see you yet.
Oh, can you? Oh, whoops. There we
You
go.
are. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good morning. Nice to meet you, not in person, but over Zoom.
I know.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited. You can't see her, but she is wearing this gorgeous outfit.
Ooh.
Gorge.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Wow.
about me. I was like,
Yeah.
thank you,
Kelly
Jamie.
is in a sweatshirt.
Oh.
Thank you so much
Was
for
it
my
me?
North Face hoodie compliment.
So, Candice, tell us who you are, what you do, and why you are so awesome.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. All right. So, Candice Collison. I'm a Virginia native. Went to University of Virginia, so Charlottesville's near and dear to me. But now I'm in the Chicago area. Mom of two little super spunky girls.
I know. I thought they were going to be on the call. I was so excited. I was looking for them. I was like, where are they?
Well,
They're so cute.
that's still, a possibility.
Invite them. Why not?
Yep. Adeline and Ellery is our youngest. She'll be one in a couple of weeks, actually. But I am a veteran of the tech industry. I spent most of my career in technology, so Facebook and Google, and I recently left my full-time career that I loved to go all into fashion entrepreneurship. So I'm launching my second business with a business partner that I actually know from Facebook. His name's Aaron Watkins. Really great guy. New dad himself. Yeah. And we are launching a new line called Oven Origin, and it's focused on sustainable, ethical pieces for motherhood.
Oh, I love that.
So it's this intersection of my, my whole kind of existence, my career, who I am as a mother, a woman, entrepreneur, my passions, and it should be launching in, we're hoping early February.
I love it. Okay, so when you say, what exactly does that mean? Like sustainable, what exactly is that?
Well, that is a great question because there's not one specific answer to that, Kelly. But I'll share my vision and our journey and what pillars that we stand for. So I think one thing is, how can we just consume less? How can we have less pieces in our wardrobe that just do more for us? And so as someone who, this is, again, my second business, my first was called Mod and Ethico, and we sourced ethical, sustainable fashion from other brands. Okay. And when I became really passionate about this, but then was pregnant with my first daughter, Adeline, I had, developed these principles and values and was living by them the best I could. And then found it's so hard to do that when your body's changing and when you're breastfeeding and you need pieces that just function for you. So how we're thinking about it, one is, fewer pieces that do more things for you. So our, tops can be worn in 6 to 8 different ways that are all every piece will be feeding accessible, so that we're not excluding that new mom, phase and what she needs, but they can also change with you as your body's changing, because how I looked and felt and what I needed a year ago when I had my newborn is different than how I look and feel today. But why do my clothes have to change, right? Why can't my pieces kind of change with me? So that's one of the pillars, is how do we do more with less? So convertibility. Another is how it's made. So our partner in Peru, our production partner, they're currently undergoing their fair trade audit. So that certifies that the pieces are made in a way that it excludes child labor, that offers fair wages and fair treatment, eco-friendly practices. So fair trade is another pillar that is really important to us, and our partners working towards that. Another is recycled materials. Okay. So we're not going into that realm right now, but it's an area that defines sustainable, ethical fashion. And then another one that I'm especially passionate about is naturally derived materials. So a lot of the pieces that we wear, that if you look at the contents in your clothing, a lot of those are synthetic, right. And there's a lot of research that shows, or emerging research that shows, that synthetics actually disrupt our endocrine systems. And I actually had thyroid disease that was diagnosed when I was in college. And at the time, I really had no idea what that meant, what it could mean for my life. But since then, I underwent treatment, and I went from having hyperactive thyroidism to hypothyroidism, which makes you tired. Mm-hmm. And, it's hard, especially as a new mom with little girls running around and, feeling lethargic. So as much as we can use naturally derived materials, that is another tenet of An Origin, our new brand. So those are some of the pillars for us that we're incorporating into into oven origin.
Well, I love it. And I went down your website. Jamie obviously introduced me to you. And I love that you said green is the new black. Green is my favorite color to wear. I'm wearing it today. So I approve of that. I agree with that. Green is the new black. And I hope you do every of your pieces in the green.
I think that this is I'm always amazed by you. So when she had Mod and Ethico, I loved her clothing. And I have this sweatshirt. I still have it to this day. I love it so much. It was the cutest little black sweatshirt with all these fringes.
Cute.
It was the cutest thing ever. I loved it so much. So I am so excited. I think that every mom is going to love. So are you wearing one of these? So is this jacket from the line?
Yeah, so this jacket, it's a cape blazer. So this piece isn't convertible, but it's so feeding friendly, and there's no zippers. So what I found is if you had a piece, a jacket, my baby was getting scratched by the zipper. So we decided to have no hardware on this piece at all.
Awesome.
And, really easy to feed a baby. And then the piece I'm wearing under it, let me see if I can adjust my camera here. It's just a tank top, but it has snaps. So you can get the girls out real quick.
I love that.
Smart. I think it's so smart, and I can't believe and everything looks so soft. All of her your stuff, it looks so soft and it looks so comfortable, which I feel makes it so beautiful. You know what I mean? Because no one wants a fitted, ridiculous blazer that you're trying to get out to feed your kids. No one wants that. You want to look beautiful but still be comfortable and function like a normal
And
person.
listen, when you have kids or have just had a baby or are breastfeeding or even have toddlers, trying to look put together and be functional is nearly impossible.
Yeah. I love. So how many
Absolutely.
pieces are you going to launch with?
Yes.
How many things are in this line?
So we have a really tight capsule concept. So it's just 5 pieces, but we have a couple of different color combinations, but really, really tight collection. And we're gonna launch and get the feedback from women, from new moms. Our pieces are not, this is not a nursing line. This is, it's designed with motherhood in mind, but I have young women that have been working on the technical design of our pieces say, is it weird that I like this? I'm like, no, absolutely not. These are pieces that are really for all women, but with that motherhood need, just to Kelly's point, things need to be comfortable. They need to be functional. You've got to be able to machine wash it or, hand wash it. Dry clean only as a mom is kind of a nightmare. You get spills and spit up or what have you. So, washable. So it's really for that busy mother, but all women share these same needs.
Yes.
So many women.
So when is the launch date?
Good question, Kelly. So our photo shoot is this Thursday. I mean, with COVID, it's been such a challenge, and we're trying to do everything as safely, of course, as possible. And our production partner in Peru, we're getting really close to the cutting and sewing phase.
That's exciting.
But we are aiming to launch in mid to early February.
Oh, wow.
Fingers
crossed, because we want the pieces.
It's amazing. And so how hard, I can't even imagine starting a clothing line.
I don't even know how to do that.
How do you even start? Do you start by mocking up designs? How do you find a partner in Peru? Are you hello, Google?
Right.
I would be Googling,
Hello.
product partner, Peru. How does that even work?
I have some of my early sketches here.
Oh, let's see them.
For the top I'm wearing.
Yeah.
But to your point, to that, yes, the first thing I did was sketched pieces that I wish existed that I couldn't find anywhere. And again, I wanted pieces that would last in my wardrobe because that's just more sustainable. Fast fashion, pieces that are going to be in your life for just a fleeting amount of time. That's not sustainable. And that puts so much pressure on the environment, on the system, on the ecosystem. So I started sketching pieces that I could wear while I was feeding Ellery, but that I knew I would want to wear beyond.
Yeah.
So I started sketching. But I'll also go back a few years. I had this amazing woman. She's actually one of my technical designers or on that team. Her name is Masha Dean. She has a line called Veriform, and she worked at Mon Ethico. So she worked with me, and so I was dreaming of ideas, for my own line even back then. And Masha would walk me through, here are the different steps, you need pattern making, you need the CADs, you need to scale, mark and grade, and scale the pieces because we need multiple sizes. So she walked me through the technical process, which it is incredibly technical. It is. And then the sourcing the fabric, everything. I actually went through a virtual incubator a couple of years ago called Factory 45. So before Oven Origin was the crisp idea, I was working on another project, and through the incubator, you were connected with different fabric sourcing, trims. So the tags, your hang tags, all the snaps, zippers, things like that. So I had a little bit of a database to start with. And then I started talking to other moms. I started talking to Aaron, my business partner. He's such a successful entrepreneur himself, and I wanted to get his thoughts on, and he loved the idea since he was an expectant father and a vegan. So, very principled in how he lives. Yeah. So he wanted to join to help me make this happen. And he connected us with our production partner in Peru through his connections.
That is it seems like everything is just falling into place. You know what I mean? When you have an idea that's so amazing and you start to see everyone coming on board and you're like, oh my God, this is going to happen. This is going to be
real. Now, are you going to sell online, or are you going to sell in some retails? How can people get it when it's out?
Yes. So we will be launching with one specific retail partner, but it's a little too early for me to share who it is, but I will share as soon as I can. You can update the show notes. But to launch, visit ovenorigin.com, and that's where a lot of the news you'll get. So we're going to be digital, direct to consumer first, and then in partnership with some other online marketplaces, so big ones that you would know and likely shop for different reasons. Yeah, but definitely virtual, digital first. Myself and Aaron, we both are tech and e-commerce veterans, so it's the channel we're leaning on really heavily.
Well, I think that's brilliant and smart and very cost effective.
I am so excited for you. I think that you are going to knock this out of the park. Everything that you do, even when you had the store, it was just so beautiful. Everything you do is just really so great. I cannot wait to see these products. I can't wait.
No, and email us or text Jamie as soon as it's live, and we'll order and wear something on the show and tell everybody to go on and order.
Yeah, or we'll run into the retail place and take a bunch of selfies and be like, get here!
We can do a fashion show in the retail. I'll just go in the dressing room and try on everything.
Yeah, we're gonna do
and walk around the store, and you can film me.
Yeah, a pop-up fashion show. We just go in and no one knows we're there.
Yes,
but Kelly and I are strutting down the
aisles. We're gonna do it.
Yes, do that.
We'll stream it on our Insta with our 4 followers.
Well, we're gonna do it. Well, keep us posted about everything. We are going to link to Candice's profile, all of her stuff online, so you guys can check it out. Please sign up for her mailing list so you know when all these things come out.
Yes, and we're so excited. And thank you for sharing your story and how awesome you are with us.
Oh, thanks,
you are amazing. We are so proud of you. And you literally are changing the world. This is going to be, I think that everyone should think about ethical fashion. I think this is so smart, sustainable, whether it's in your clothing, whether it's in the products that you buy or the things that you use. I think it's all so important. So this is such a great message.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, girlfriend. It was so good to see you.
You
all right,
too.
Keep it posted.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Sign up for her mailing list so you know when all this stuff comes out. She's an amazing entrepreneur. She's going to do amazing things, and I bet you this product line is going to be
I think it's going to be amazing. Yeah. Okay, and I wanted to say, but I didn't say.
What did you want to say that you didn't say?
I also do sustainable fashion, meaning I pick one outfit on Monday,
and you wear,
and I wear it the same thing all through the whole week. So I'm cutting down on water and soap waste.
That is very good. You got to get on the Branch Basics train, girlfriend. I'm telling you, there's all these things. You got to get on the Branch Basics.
But again, with the Branch Basics. Didn't you say that you were going to come over to my house and clean with it?
I know.
That has never happened.
I know. It's working on Ryan. It's really funny. So he's like, what do I clean with? I'm like, it's one bottle. Same thing. And it's so weird because you use it for everything. And it washes your clothes and does
crazy.
Thing. I know,
okay, hold on. I'm going to get us on Instagram.
We're
going to do an Instagram live.
We're very
again.
fancy. Jerry is making us very fancy.
I know it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I did it last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just
Oh,
gonna
no,
go
now
live.
I'm playing Instagrams.
Oh, Kelly's
Live
checking your
Instagram.
Instagram in the middle of the show. I really like this beer, guys. You really should go out and
It
get
is
this. This is
delish.
great. So is it available at Random Row? We can go get
It's
this now.
available right now at Random Row.
I wonder if it's going to be on tap at different like restaurants around town. I like this Random Row.
know how
I think
to
you're doing
do
a good thing. I approve of this whole sunny days ahead because we all
Yeah,
need
keep doing
sunny
it.
days ahead. Let's face it.
I know. I love it.
I am over
Oh,
this.
here we go.
COVID.
Live. I figured it out.
Oh, good.
There we go. Okay. I'm going live on
Okay.
Instagram.
I was telling Kelly the other day, I feel like since COVID,
Hi, everybody on
Oh.
Instagram. Welcome to Women Changing Our World live in the studio.
that's right, she's there.
I know.
feel
Are you
like
going to join, or is it
I
just
am.
going to be me today?
Well, I'm waiting for you to go live. I feel like I haven't seen any friends. I haven't seen anyone. I feel like I'm very cooped up.
I see you all the time.
I know, but we have not met any new friends.
Do we
Nothing.
need any new friends?
I mean, it would be nice to just go out and say to someone, "Hello, random stranger, what do you do for a living?" You know, like I miss the connection of like seeing people, you know?
Okay, I'm trying to bring you on.
Oh, okay.
It's waiting for you.
Oh, well, I requested you.
I know, and I said yes.
I see you.
Oh, well, maybe it's just going to be me. It says waiting for you.
Technical difficulties.
I know it. Always you with the technical difficulties.
I don't know. It says requested.
Okay, well.
Did you approve me?
I did, and it says waiting for you.
Okay. I don't know what
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
Sorry, Instagram.
Yeah. Let's see.
People are watching.
Yeah. Jerry, is there anything else I'm supposed to do besides request? No.
No.
Jerry's coming over to fix
mean-
it. Anyway, I have some fun while you're doing that. I got
Okay.
some fun tweets for you.
Okay, tweets. She's going to do
Let me
tweets.
do some tweets. Or would you like to do pets first?
Let's do tweets first.
All right. Tweets. Jerry, what do you think?
I don't know what you did here.
Sorry,
Why is it-
everybody on Instagram.
So there's a thing that happens here at the studio, okay?
Here, I'll flip you around so Jamie.
Everyone blames me for technical difficulties. It's very straightforward. I go to Instagram, I hit request, someone approves, I don't have to do anything else. It's
Oh,
ve-
it's Kelly's fault.
No, it said waiting for Jamie.
It's Kelly's fault.
Oh.
and in a written,
Fine.
I would like this statement notarized from everyone
It's not
here.
my fault. It still says waiting for you.
That's are the oldest ladies ever.
I would like,
Okay, well, are you on now? Because you're not.
yes.
I don't
not.
see you. Forget it.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm over it.
Instagram.
Okay.
We'll try you again another day.
Jerry's going to fix it while I'm doing tweets. Okay.
I'm gonna.
What do you think, Jerry?
I think you should go to tweets.
Go to tweets.
I think you should go to
End
tweets.
now. We're
End.
gonna delete the video.
All right.
Delete it.
Lame. All right. So
You're lame.
these are the funniest tweets of the week about
Okay.
couples that have gotten mad at each other.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay. So the first one, my wife, this is from Mark, the cat whisperer. Mark says,
Mark's
my
a cat
wife
whisperer?
just got mad at me for fast forwarding through a commercial because she wanted to use that time to look at her phone. I totally get it. I always look at my phone during commercials.
Why don't you? I never watch anything live, except like
Yeah, but even there's commercials like when you're watching Amazon Prime or like whatever, there's like some commercials, like even if it's 30
I
seconds.
pay for the extreme service, so I don't have that.
You have no ads or anything?
No.
I love to look at my phone during this stuff.
It's like the people who have Hulu, but then they don't like upgrade for like the $2 extra a month, and then you have to watch commercials. What's
Yeah.
the point of Hulu?
I actually haven't watched Hulu. And you know what I'm actually getting ready to do? I'm canceling Comcast this week. Canceled! I'm canceling Comcast. I'm done with them.
Can't you still get local channels though somehow?
I'm going to YouTube TV. YouTube TV, I can watch all of the shows for less money through all of the apps.
Wait, you can do that with Hulu.
I don't really know anything about Hulu, but
No, like
thanks to
Hulu,
my
you can
friend-
watch TV live on all the normal channels.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you get like ESPN? Do you get cable?
I don't know. I never can cancel my cable because my husband has the NFL Network,
No,
and you
you
can
can-
only get it on there.
But you can get like ESPN and all the NFL games if you do YouTube TV. So thank you
Right,
for
but
my
if
friend.
you have the NFL Network, you get every game. But if you just do like your local, you only get like whatever's broadcasted locally. So
Ryan-
you're
I
not
don't
going to
know.
see the Cowboys.
Ryan's going to have to deal with it
Okay.
because we are canceling
Guess,
Comcast.
talking about football real quick.
Yeah.
Guess who is playing tonight?
Who?
My team.
The Cowboys?
No.
Oh.
The Ohio State
State.
Buckeyes.
Oh.
National champs. They're going to win.
It's so hard for me to switch back and forth between like national football and college.
I don't like national. College is where it's at.
Really?
I think so.
I do think that college players play harder, like the games are more fun. But I mean, there's nothing like going to like an NFL game. Like everyone's so big and crazy and raw. It's like
I don't
very
know.
like.
Jerry, who's going to win tonight?
I'll go
Oh, or let's make a wager on that.
Alabama. What's the line?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
It's
Look
so
that
funny.
up, and we'll make a hefty wager.
I don't even know anything about the Alabama what? Crimson Tide.
Boo! The last time the Buckeyes played them, they crushed them.
They're called the Crimson Tide. That is a lot to fit on a T-shirt. The Alabama Crimson Tide. Would you like take up your whole shirt?
See, that's why Ohio State's better. It's just Ohio State.
Right.
Done.
I'm going to go with Ohio State because they can fit on a T-shirt better. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Back to tweets.
Brana
Go Bucks.
Kitely. She said, she said, my wife just got angry with me for breathing on her eye. If anyone is wondering how lockdown is going.
Okay, no, I yell at everyone for breathing on me too. But you've seen me with my kids.
Yes. It is so funny. They stand so close to you. So Kelly came, we were talking the other day, and I could hear the kids, and they're fighting. And just
Fighting.
Kelly, so I'm watching, we're on FaceTime, and she's just sitting there.
I just sit there.
And the kids are just, they're so
Screaming.
close to her face, yelling at each other, and Kelly's just in the middle like an Oreo.
I know. I'm over it. And they were yelling about cookies.
They were fighting, so two of my favorite fights. So the first bit, because I love when they fight, because I think it is hilarious. So,
It's not funny.
So Rory was mad at Lena because Lena ate 3 cookies. And Lena was mad at Rory because she was denying it. She was like, I absolutely did not eat 3 cookies. And Rory insisted. She was like, I know you did.
I saw you eat the cookies.
I saw you. And Lena was like, no, Rory, I did not. And they are having this full-blown, like...
Screaming.
And then... Rory is insisting yesterday that Lena ate ice cream. She was like,
Right.
I saw it. It was in the cup. You absolutely ate ice cream.
I was like,
But I said to her, I was like, but what is the big deal even if she ate the ice cream? And Kelly was like, no, you don't understand. She wants it.
she's not mad that Lena had it. She was mad that she didn't have
It
it.
was the fun, the fights of these kids are so
Ugh.
funny. So Jessie, Mama J Jessie says, relationship status. Got mad at husband for blinking aggressively. You're blinking too much. You're blinking too much. Yeah.
No, I think it's weird when people don't blink enough. I do. I'm like, what's wrong with your eyes?
Simon C. Holland says, if you think you might enjoy getting yelled at from another room for chewing too loud, maybe marriage is for you.
That is me screaming at my husband. I can't even sit next to him on the couch when he's eating. Or anyone, frankly. I move. He's like, what's wrong? I was like, I literally can hear you chewing very loudly in my ear. He's like, well, what do you want me to do? Go eat dinner alone in the kitchen? I'm like, preferably yes. Like, I can't hear my CSI over your chewing.
So funny. Tripto Fantastic says, my wife just yells at me for not appreciating the new comforter enough.
I mean, I can't even share a comforter. My husband has his own comforter.
Really?
On his side of the bed. I have my own comforter on my side of the bed. Because he likes a different comforter than I do. And then it's always a tug of war
Yes,
if we're both
it is a
sharing.
tug of war. I do
and
agree.
what he does, so when I roll over in the middle of the night, so I sleep on my side like
Yes.
an angel.
Yes, like Rory.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay, so when I roll over under the covers. When Adam rolls over, he rolls over with the covers.
Oh, interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like-
do it with the cover too. Because I curl it up and I like to hold it.
No, then I wake up in the middle of the night and I have on a sheet and I'm like freezing to death. I look at Adam, half the comforter's on the floor, half the comforter's on him. I'm like, forget it, separate comforters.
I love it. I know, marriage is so funny.
Marriage is hard. Well, not mine because mine's perfect, but everybody else's is very hard.
So Jen at Death's Cool says, my girlfriend just got genuinely mad at me because I woke her up from a dream in which she was Joey from Friends. It's mad.
Oh, fair.
Your mama sucks says, my husband is
mama
mad I'm not watching him pack for a work trip.
I've had that argument too.
Sometimes, yeah. When
Adam's like, don't you want to talk to me while I'm packing? I'm like, why am I sitting here watching this? And do you know what? He hates my packing
For
so
the
much.
company.
No, guess what? He hates the way I pack so much. When we go on vacation, I just throw my clothes on a pile on the bed, and he will fold them and pack for me. He hates it that much.
marriage is so funny.
I know.
Last one. So Mark, the cat whisperer again, says, crazy how I get yelled at for not fluffing a pillow just right when I got off the couch, but my wife's tube of toothpaste looks like a grizzly bear used it. Toothpaste is the worst. Why does it always look like that? It's always
Don't you think
like
they could come up? Maybe that's a Shark Tank thing for us.
gunky,
Maybe
weird
we can
thing.
come up with somebody, like something else to like distribute the. Okay, no, this was the good.
Not like a nice dispenser.
How about like a soap dispenser with toothpaste. Yeah. Like, what was that, Aquaphor or No, it's not Aquaphor. It's Aqua something. It's the toothpaste that's like red and then has a green stripe and a red stripe.
Oh,
and
I
it comes
do
in the
remember
stand-up
that.
tube with like the push thing. First of all, I used to eat that when I was little because it was like delicious. My mom's like, "Where's the toothpaste?" I'm like, "I ate it."
You ate it? Oh, because it did have that weird. It was like a different flavor. It wasn't like a spearmint. It was like a different.
I don't know what it was, but it was delicious.
I can't believe you ate toothpaste.
Who didn't eat toothpaste?
I don't think
I also used to steal sticks of butter and eat them.
Oh, just straight butter?
I guess when I was little, that's what my mom said.
Oh, why? Rosemary, if you're watching, tell us what was she doing with the butter?
I don't know. I'd take it off the table and hide it under the table and try to eat it.
Just straight butter?
I think, yeah, like the stick. I mean, and I eat frozen peas. Have you ever eaten frozen peas?
No, that sounds horrible.
Frozen peas are delicious. That's the only kind of peas I will eat.
Oh, well, like, did you eat them frozen or did you eat them cooked?
No, frozen.
Like straight frozen peas?
Yes.
That is awful. That sounds terrible.
That coming from you who drinks celery juice.
But did you eat any other frozen vegetables? Were you like, oh, frozen carrots are cool too? Let me hit
it's just the frozen peas.
Oh, it's so gross. What I did, so I didn't eat like a lot of cereal. Like I'm not like a very sweet like cereal person. So I like cornflakes, like things like that.
Cheerios.
But right, so I remember I got Lucky Charms once. My mom bought me Lucky Charms and I was so excited because I had never had that. And I picked out all the marshmallows, immediately ate them all.
Of course.
And then said, Mom, can you get another box of Lucky Charms? And she was like, you have a whole box? And I was like, no, I ate all the marshmallows. And she was like, never again.
Do you know you can just buy the Lucky Charms marshmallows now?
Yes, I saw, which is like a terrible thing. Like they're like, you know what?
Okay.
Even though the cereal has no sort of nutritional content whatsoever, they're like, you know what? We're not even going to give that to you anymore. We're just straight marshmallows.
So when I was pregnant with Lena, my oldest, I had crazy, insane cravings.
Yeah.
I would buy the big bag of the mini Oreos.
Uh-huh.
And for breakfast, I would put mini Oreos in a bowl with milk and just eat it.
Oh.
It was delicious.
That sounds not terrible.
No, it was so good.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you eating for breakfast? I'm like, cereal. He's like, you mean Oreos? I was like, Oreo cereal.
Yeah, why didn't you could have just eaten the Oreos just like straight up.
Right, but that wasn't the point.
See, I'm more of like a bread person. Like I'd rather have like
bread.
a whole loaf of bread.
I agree.
Versus like a cake. Like if I didn't have
Me
cake,
too.
like,
I'm not a dessert person.
Yeah, like I do like dessert. Like if I go, like I like dessert.
Listen, I'll kill a bag of chips and dip though.
Yeah, like
I
if
will
I
kill
had
that.
my choice, like it's like you could have bread forever or cheesecake. I'd be like, I'll just settle with the bread.
Okay, how about cheese? Cheese versus bread.
Bread all the way. Bread is always my answer. I love bread.
Oh, cheese. I don't know if I could live without cheese.
Speaking of bread, I did have pizza last night. I had a piece of pizza.
What? Okay, I told you yesterday. Did you feel sick?
I did, of course.
See,
yes, and now I'm going to be like sick for like a week because I ate pizza. But I love it so much. Why? I love it so much.
Is it the bread or the cheese you think that's making you sick?
I think it's the bread.
Oh, I taught you how to make keto pizza with no bread.
I know, but I'm not supposed to be eating any of it. But anyway, so that's happening.
Okay, what's next?
Let's do pets of the week.
Okay, pets of the week. Judah, do you
All
have
right,
those pictures?
Judah, you have those?
Thank you, kind sir.
All right, let's do Ruth first.
I hope it's funny.
I'm scared. I get scared when I do these.
I like it.
Judah, tell me when you are ready for Ruth.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
All right, Ruth is ready to dazzle you. She's a beautiful dog. She's a playgroup rock star. She would love to have a furry sibling. Total love bug, loves to cuddle and is eager to please. Loyal to her person, but likes to meet other people. Loves men in particular.
Judah, up your alley, buddy.
Ruth.
You're a man and you have a furry companion.
Ruth is a hussy.
My-
I like your style, Ruth. Totally house trained and will do basic obedience commands, including sit, lay down, give, paw, and stay in place. She loves to go on hikes and enjoys all types of exercise. I love her.
I love her
loves
too.
Men. I feel like most girl dogs love men.
I have boy dogs.
Yeah.
So they like me best.
You can get Ruth.
Minus the poopy one.
You could get, minus your, Ruth does not have diarrhea, unlike Kelly's dog. So she is diarrhea free, we promise. She's at the SPCA waiting for you to take her home. I like Ruth.
I like her too. I think it'd be a good dog for Judah.
Yeah. Judah looks excited. He's sitting there with his eyes.
He's like,
just
no more
terrified.
dogs. He's already got a sweet puppy.
He does. All right, the next one, we have a kitty. Judah, can you put up Gwenny, please?
Gwen is ready.
All right.
Gwen.
You know how they say that the way to a cat's heart is through a wand toy? No one says that. Well, they should. Because it's true for me. I love to play, and I'll love you too if you get out a toy and give me an excuse to chase, romp, and jump. I've been living in a foster home for a while, and I'm pretty cozy and confident now. Things that I've learned recently. Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh.
Gwen has learned exploring the house and looking out the window.
Okay.
Good. Hanging out with other cats. Humans are cool. Belly rubs are lovely. That's nice because cats usually don't like a good belly rub. You know,
I'm not a
that's more
cat
of dog
person.
thing.
I've only liked one cat in my entire life.
Yeah. Now, I should tell you, it took me a few weeks to figure all these good things out. I needed some time to adjust to my new space, and I'll probably need that time in my forever home. But that's okay. She's a doll. I love that
Okay,
kitty. I like the picture. I saw it before. It's just of Gwen's butt.
Yeah.
So one of the pictures, if you're looking at it now, it's just the cat's butt. So if you like their
Cat
cat's
butt.
butt, I mean, this might be the cat for you.
I wonder if we could get a studio cat. 'Cause I don't think cats need that much care.
We'd come back, it would be like rigor mortis because it would freeze
Yeah.
to death.
In the freezing studio.
Yeah.
And I thought these lights were supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
I feel no warmth coming off the lights.
I Love CVille cat is just like frozen like a taxidermy cat.
Oh, that's so sad.
I
People
know.
are going to hate us for saying that.
I know, but we can't. But we could get it. I mean, if there's a taxidermy
No, I'm
cat.
allergic to cats.
Well, it's taxidermy, so I don't think you.
Oh, there you go. Oh, no, I was reading this weird thing. Now I'm like, we're going like way down this rabbit hole. So I was on Facebook or something, and I was reading the scariest thing babysitters have ever run into while like babysitting like other people's homes.
Interesting. Okay.
So I was reading, I was like, why am I reading this? But I did.
Yeah.
One girl walked in, and this lady had every pet she ever owned taxidermied, and she would walk around and pet the animals every time she walked by.
Stop it,
What?
guys.
That's when you turn
Guys.
around. There's not enough money.
Guys, you cannot taxidermy your pets. Is that what it's called? Like to taxidermy?
I mean, you can.
You cannot.
I mean,
That
you
is
can.
That is not cool.
And who does that? Do you grow up
No.
and be like, I really want to be a taxidermist?
That has to be a terrible, terrible job. I could not even. And then
I think they just like skin them and then like put it over a mold of them.
But then they have to put the eyes in. You
No,
know,
they're
they
like
have to-
fake eyes. They're
Yeah,
not
but
like
have
they
to
don't
put, like, the
real
glass
eyes in.
Terrible.
I'm getting you a
Do not
taxidermy.
taxidermy your pet. You know, like, and now they're doing those nice things. Is that when your pets pass away, you can get them cremated.
I
You
have
can
that.
Have them in like a little thing.
I think that's kind of creepy. No, he's in a box
Oh.
on my shelf. Well, I told
nice.
Lena that when I die, I want to be cremated. She can just put me on a bookshelf, buy the TV, turn on the news or CSI or whatever, and I'll be thrilled.
And just like leave you there.
Sure. Put me in a nice box. Like, don't put me in like a cardboard. Like, upgrade the box.
Yeah. How mad would you be if they did not upgrade the box?
I mean, if I was like in a plastic baggie,
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
You need to.
But my grandparents, because of COVID, well, they didn't die
Yeah.
of COVID.
Yes.
But one died, and then years later, my
Yes.
grandpa died, and they want to be buried together. So my grandma was sitting in my aunt's closet, and then my grandpa passed away before COVID, thank God, because he would have had a heart attack and died anyway.
Oh.
But when we were supposed to go bury them, we couldn't because of COVID. So now grandma and grandpa are now in my mom's closet, next to her
That's
shoes.
nice. That's nice that they're together.
They're together in a closet.
Kind of a funny story about sort of a similar situation. So when my grandfather had passed away when I was about 7 or 8. And
This show is very
I know.
sunny and bright and
Morbid.
uplifting today.
sunny days ahead. Random row, folks. When my grandfather passed away, he was cremated, and I didn't know what cremation was. I'm a little kid, so
Right.
he's cremated, and my grandmother came home and she said, "Grandpa now is in this box." And I said, "Oh, that's so nice that we have Grandpa." I was so excited that he now lives in this box. So. When
Weird.
people would come over to the house, like to my grandma, because my
Shut
grandma
up. You'd be like, look,
used to-
meet my grandpa
used
John.
to throw these amazing dinner
Oh,
parties.
God.
So my grandmother would invite like 20 people over, and she had these amazing dinner parties. And whenever anyone would come in, I would say, "Do you want to meet my grandpa?"
Shut
and they would
up,
say,
you did not.
"Of course we want to meet your grandpa." And I was like, "Come with me." And I would go in there. I was like, he lives in this box. And I would introduce everyone. And my grandma was like, "You have to stop. You can't.
You can't
introduce
do
him."
that anymore.
And I was like, "But that's what you said, that Grandpa lives inside the box."
That is hysterical.
I didn't understand. I was so excited that he was there, and now he lives in this tiny box.
It's like, what was that show with the genie who lived in the tea
Yes.
bottle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I know the show turned very morbid.
It
We
did
were-
turn
we were
morbid.
on a good
We
roll.
started with diarrhea and went to cremation.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
It was a journey.
It's full
It
cir-
was a journey to get
it's
there.
full circle. It's how the body works. So
Oh.
what else is going on?
Kimberly, one of our top fans, is
Hi,
saying,
Kimberly.
OMG, I was stuck on hold on the phone and missed half the show.
Oh, Kimberly.
Kimberly, we were wondering where you
watch
were.
the replay. And of
You can
course, you
watch
guys
the replay.
should share the show. Like and share the show. Like and share the show
Like
on
us on
Facebook.
Instagram. We are actually getting a few Instagram followers.
You like us on Instagram. And you can check out all of our past episodes at womenchangingourworld.com.
Yes, that's
where
true.
we update, yeah.
I know. Who do we have on next week? Do we have anybody booked next week? Or is it going to be the Kelly and Jamie show again?
We got a lot of guests coming on. We have a lot of lineup going on. We're booking into February. So
Yes,
a couple
that's
of
good.
good people coming on. We're working on lots of people from some famous TV shows.
Yes.
So we were supposed to have, the Queen of Versailles today, but
Yes.
she canceled because she had to go out of town at the last minute.
But she didn't cancel. Like, she canceled
No.
for today, but
Right.
it's like
She moved.
rescheduling.
Right, she was busy. She's a busy lady.
I know. You
People
got
are
to email them back,
People
by
are
the
busy.
way. I just looked at that.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
What else do I have to do today, Kelly? Tell
Just
me
the
everything.
email.
Oh, okay. And
That's
nothing
it.
else? Is there anything else that you'd like me to do?
I mean, I would love for you to knit me a hat if that's possible for today.
That would be great. We had a lot of stuff going on. We have a lot of fun stuff. So this show has been so amazing. So we showcase women.
We've talked to some very interesting people.
Very interesting people. We showcase women from all over the world that are changing their world, doing things, and that's across the board. So if you are a woman and you are changing our world and you're watching our show and want to come on, please let us know. We'd love to talk to you.
Or if you know of anybody.
Yeah, if you're, there's so many women that are doing great things, and we really feel like women should be showcased.
I agree.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Okay,
that's
well-
our story.
Thank you, Jamie. That was a fun day.
Thanks, Kelly.
I mean, I usually would love to go on for like another 2 hours. A, Judah never lets us do that. But B, truly, I am so freaking cold. I can't wait to get in my car and turn on the seat heater.
Rigor mortis.
No, rigor mortis is when you die.
And then you get frozen stiff.
But it's not from
Rigor
cold.
mortis is setting in. Yes.
It's not from being cold.
Yes, of course. That's
No,
what
I think it's
when
because-
you die, you get cold and you your bones freeze. Oh my God! Thanks everyone for tuning in this week. What a show!
Oh, and get a beer.
Yeah, Random Rose.
I drank mine.
Sunny days ahead, folks. Random Rose is a local brewery here in Charlottesville. You can check them out.
Yeah.
They're awesome. And thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
What a
Happy
fun-
Monday.
Cheers. Happy Monday, everyone. Keep changing our worlds.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.
I like this
Fun
beer.
show. Me too. Candice was awesome.
She was good.
She's so great.
And her clothes are cute. I dug it. Now I